Good morning. It's good to bring you our September update of council activity. We're always trying to keep our citizens up to date on what we're doing and the activity within our town. We're excited. There's a lot going on in September, a lot to report, a lot of good things. First, I want to congratulate Robert Polly on receiving the Citizens Life Saving Award for some quick actions in the midst of an emergency situation that probably saved a life and definitely saved a limb. So we want to congratulate him for his heroic efforts. And along those lines, our firefighters and policemen, they're all on the ground doing those type of efforts every day for us. And sometimes they get passed over. I want to say thank you to them. I know they were quick on the scene also. So we just want to say an extra thank you and remind everybody when you see your public servants to tell them thank you for their efforts. So congratulations, Robert, on that. We also appointed some new members to our Parks Board. We're pretty full on our boards now. We appreciate the community for volunteering and serving in the various board capacities that we have in the city. If you're interested in serving, we have applications where you can fill those out and make your selection first, second, third choices for service. So feel free to go online, look at our boards, and volunteer. And as we need folks on our boards, we'll put you in the queue and would be happy to have some additional volunteer work from our citizens. Thank you to everybody who is on our boards and those who just went on the Parks Board for taking on that position for us. We also got a $5,000 donation from the Noble Solar Farm to our fire department. We're appreciative of that. Anytime we can get those type of contributions and support for our firemen, they're greatly appreciated. And I think that's a multi-year agreement. So we're excited to have that ongoing support from one of our solar farms that is out in our community. We had a lot of plats and replats, just evidencing a lot of the growth that you are seeing in building and commercial and residential activity. We just had a mile-long list that we did, not worth commenting on, but just to say things are happening in Sanger. Probably the one that's most important is we did the replats for our schools, the activity, the construction and such that you're seeing around our schools as a result of the bond package that the school issued is happening. You can see it, and part of that process is just coming through us for our platting. So we were able to do that for the schools and look forward to what those new schools will bring to the community. We in the way of taking care of infrastructure, we awarded a relocation of our power lines along the I-35 corridor. I know we probably don't want to hear more about future construction, but we're preparing for the expansion of I-35. We're living with the expansion of FM 455 currently. On its heels will be the I-35 expansion, and the early phases of that are already in the works, which includes the utility relocations. We awarded that bid in September. So that's coming. A little bit further down the road, but there's a lot that has to happen before the road can be built. The other long-term planning and infrastructure item we dealt with was issuing a new contract for our long-term power purchase, which is where we purchase our electricity in the markets with the Lower Colorado River Authority, LCRA. We are glad to do that. That locks us up in a longer-term purchasing agreement, and we feel like that gives some stability to our electric situation. So we were excited to get that done. That's been in the process for really nearly a year or more now. So we were excited to see that come to fruition. Again, it's just a blocking and tackling item, but it's an important one for our residents, obviously. Lastly, we have not issued a contract for it, but we issued a request for proposal for our solid waste, our trash collection. So we will be going out for bid. We've had a multi-year contract there, and we put out for bid to see if what the current prices would be and see if we can adjust our services and make them fit our residents' needs even better. So we're grateful to have made those bigger steps and put a few things behind us in those contracts and moving forward with several other on our infrastructure needs. Again, a lot of that's not very sexy, but it's the things we do, and I just want to thank council for marching through those contracts and the details that keep the city running. So thank you to our residents, thank you to council. Hope everybody has a good fall as we continue in our football season. Go Indians!